I just had to drink this nasty stuff to that, and after I drank it, it goes down my throat into my belly, so they could take pictures.
Oh my goodness, another order. Like, this is the second order. And I'm over here apologizing.
Not a huge one.
You hear me, Jade? I'm over here apologizing for bothering you. That's another one.
So I'm gonna start drinking
Girl
this.
said that's Virgil Perry Chanel too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me see.
My
No,
butt fell and scraped your face. I swear them days
Hey.
used to not watch it. She knocked out.
Yeah, I look bad. I feel bad. Hey, Miss Not For Everyone. S. Oh, y'all can hear me? Good. My voice is messed up because they scoped me and put a breathing tube down my throat. Hey, Kev. They put a breathing tube down my throat yesterday, so my throat is all messed up. I feel like something's stuck in it too. Hold it. And so right now I got a drink. Oh, wait a minute. After drink, I've been drinking this stuff, and after I drink it, they're able to take pictures of what's happening inside my body, like inside my stomach, intestines, and then somebody said I'm still beautiful. Your eyes must be messed up, baby, but it's okay. Where am I at? I'm at the Wilmington VA hospital. Okay, the Wilmington VA, and I feel as crappy as I look. Yeah, I feel like I have something in my throat. I can feel it kind of moving. And they say, it feel like a piece of something stuck. Oh no, Wilmington, Delaware.
Good morning. This message is from
Wilmington, Delaware.
Jackson. My name is Sandra, calling from
And,
Wilmington, Radiology Department. Can you please give us a call back at 3
I'm waiting for them to come get me to bring me to my room, and then they're gonna bring me back down to take some more pictures.
Thank you and have a wonderful
Cause this little process take a while. I've already been down here for like a couple of hours. You come and check on me. you gonna wait? I don't even know who you are. You gonna just show up at the hospital? Yeah, I don't know.
That's it. Look, that's the order.
I don't know. Look, y'all, Trump has gotten rid of all the people. Oop, this hospital is normally packed full of people working and everything. He done got rid of all the staff. But he gonna open Alcatraz. Y'all heard that? He gonna open Alcatraz.
Gracias.
And he also want he want one of the military party celebrations for his birthday like the Russians. That's what he said. And they said that's a couple of $100,000 just per plane. Oh, you in Jersey? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm in Delaware. I might have to have surgery today. They're not sure yet. They're trying to get the pictures. He said my son had, I don't know what that is. It's very rare, but they can text for it with samples. But yes, on that what? Thank you. Is it Letitia? Letitia? How you doing? Thank you. I wanted, when they come get me, they're going to push me through to my room and I'm going to show y'all the hospital. You know, this hospital is usually packed with appointments, people, and that look, it's empty. And this is a veterans hospital, y'all. This is not a small hospital. In fact, during Obama, they built on Obama and Biden. They built on to the hospital. So the hospital got bigger in the last like 8 years, 8 to 10 years. Got bigger. And now, they ain't got anybody here. Shit, I might have to have them send me to another hospital to do surgery because I don't know.
Edwards?
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing?
4 East, right?
Yes. Is it east or west?
Feet are up good.
Mm-hmm.
But use your best judgment on your blood.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay. Pretty empty here, huh?
I'm sorry?
It says pretty empty.
Yeah. Busy today. Got busy Thursday.
Yeah.
We're short a couple of now.
Okay. I'm used to when I come here, be packed full of people and
Yeah.
workers.
There was a lot of volunteers, but they don't always come in every day.
Okay. Do volunteers get paid or?
No, we got free lunch, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Free lunch up to $9.50.
$9?
I don't care if I get lunch or not.
Yeah.
Still gotta do it.
Yeah. To give back.
Sometimes I skip lunch. I'm not just here for the lunch.
Yeah.
Edwards is back from X-ray.
She is in 22.
22, which is this one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I think it's that one.
Yeah, I saw it on the sign. Oops, door's locked. You're examining.
No, that's my room.
You
Yeah.
close the door?
Yeah, I'm the only one in there. Just,
I just want to make sure.
no, yeah, I'm the only one in
I
there.
don't want to walk in on anybody.
Yeah, I have my own room. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me
I'll just take the wheelchair from you when you get up.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, thank you.
Want me to close that door or leave it open?
I'll get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Golly. Oh, Lordy. I'm gonna close this door because I hate the door open and the only reason I'm back, because I gotta go back. The only reason I'm back is because I was already down there for like over an hour, and they say that it might take like another hour for everything to go down my system. And yeah, they got a big shortage of staff because they laid off all them people. They gonna lay. Not many veterans are in Y'all see that? That thing hurt. It's in a bad spot, but it's the only spot that they can get on me. They either got to get it there or in my other arm at the same spot. They tried in my foot. They tried in my head. Like, I'm a bad person to do IV because my veins are so small and they roll. So they stuck me all over the place, though. Look how many bruises. Um, Look, they stuck me there, 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 stuck me there. Look, they were just sticking me, and I kept telling them, hey, you only gonna get it in one spot. But they wouldn't listen. Hold up a second, y'all. Let me get back in the bed. Oh, Lordy. Wait, what the hell? Damn. I left my bag out. Okay. She told me I can't eat. But hopefully, this is the most embarrassing thing of my life, okay? Because they got me in a big ass pamper. Yeah, they got me in a pamper. Yeah, I ain't never been in no damn pamper before. It's not even a pamper. It's a pull up, y'all. Let me see if I got one over here. Look, I ain't never seen no shit like this before in my life. Look at this thing, y'all. Look. Look. Y'all see that? Y'all, I ain't never in my entire life seen an adult diaper before. Now, I know they exist, but I didn't know they were pull-ups neither. I ain't never had to use it, right? Because I get up to use the bathroom, but y'all, look at that thing. I was like, what? But I know I'm laughing. It's hard to laugh. I gotta laugh at some things, right? So they do have internet on the TV, or I can also go to look at TV. They have movies, free movies. The thing is, though, and the TV moves around, up and down and all around. The problem, though, is that I guess if I sign in, I could do it, but if I don't sign in, there's no comments, stuff like that. Okay, I don't know. I got it muted right now. It's all touchscreen. Look, after Obama made it state of the art. Okay, before Obama, this was a raggedy hospital. Before Obama, I wouldn't have came to this hospital. Okay, and to be honest, since Obama, it's not been the same. Because Obama, yeah, I remember coming in here, they had a big TV. That was before Obama, big TV. They had ended almost all the hospital, like I would have been able to come in to get an x-ray, but I wasn't able to come here for pain management. They outsourced it. It was outsourcing a lot of things. The VA always tried to take care of you. Hey, Pierre, you had to wear a few at childbirth. I wonder, did I wear a pamper at childbirth? That's a good. No, I don't remember, but that was so long ago. I don't remember wearing no pamper, but it was so long ago though. I remember those cis baths. I remember these pink things right there doing childbirth. I don't remember no pamper though. But they may have had a pamper on me. That's some funny shit. That's funny. Yeah, it was so the reason they put the pepper on me because when I throw up, I was throwing up so much. Every time I put anything in my stomach, but I wasn't even able to put nothing in my stomach. Y'all, I was throwing up my own saliva. Right? So what was happening, let me turn this around. What was happening when I swallow, which we know we do automatically, right? The saliva would get and go about right here. And then that shit would come right back up. Boom. Nothing was getting to my stomach. So there was a blockage. There's a blockage. And nothing was going down. So yesterday they put a breathing tube and a tube down my throat to go and look. And whatever they did, the blockage is not really there anymore. The pain isn't anyway. The pain isn't there, but they messed up my throat, okay? Because it hurts. It feels like I got a little piece of, it's like a piece of fiber in my throat. I feel it when I breathe. It moves, and it make me like my gag reflexes is real bad. So I keep feeling like I need to throw up because I feel it going like this. It feels like a piece of paper or a piece of cotton or something. Now they keep telling me it's irritation. And I'm like, nah. They don't listen to shit you tell them. All these bruises because they don't listen. When I told them I was having pain, they were about to send me home. Telling me, so I told them that I have a hernia. I already know I had a hernia because this happened last year. I'm not sure if y'all remember, but I went to the emergency room last year. I was there. I complained about it because me and hubby went early in the morning, and we didn't leave until late that night because they thought I was faking. They always think you have some type of bug. They always want to give you a suppository to put up your booty hole. And I kept telling them, I know what it is. And the only reason I know because I had it before. I had surgery on a hernia before. Same area. And where I couldn't keep nothing down. I got so sick I almost died. Right? I almost died because I had no fluids, no food. I wasn't able to keep any food down for over a week. And because I was in the hospital, I didn't have no fluids. I couldn't take, I was throwing up my saliva just like I'm doing now. And so, I mean, through life experience, when you experience something, you know what it is, right? But the thing about, it's not the doctors who give me the problem. It's usually the people who get you to the doctors, the nurses. Those people be the problem, right? Because while I'm telling this guy what the problem is, he's like, well, there's a bug going around. I'm like, yeah, I've had the bug. This is not that. Well, anybody in your house sick? I said, yeah, hubby was sick. I said, but this is not that. He was like, well, what? And then I said, my grandson is sick. My grandson has, he has strep throat. And his mom, well, I don't want to talk about what she got, but yeah, my grandson got strep throat. I didn't have no throat problem. So I have no strep throat, right? Hubby had some type of bug, maybe. He didn't go to the doctors. But his stomach was hurting him. And I was like, this is not that. And the reason I know this is not that is because I went to sleep. And I woke up the next morning. It woke me up in the middle of the night with pain. Bam. Like I jumped up like, oh, shit. And then the first thing went to my head is the hernia popped back out. Same spot, same pain, same everything. So what I did was I was massaging my stomach trying to get it to go back in. And then I realized I couldn't eat or drink anything. So I'm like, oh, shit, I got to blockage again. So I waited. I got in the tub like 6 times. I got in the tub 6 times. I got in the tub so much that hubby was boiling me water in a pot, y'all. He was boiling big pots of water so I could stay in there longer. Because I was, I was using so much water in the tub. And all I was trying to do is feel better when I get real sick. I don't know why, but that's the first thing I do is get in a hot bath. So hot when my butt end up burning when I get in it. But it make me feel better. And hubby kept warming the water up and putting it in the tub, warming it up. Then I would get out. While the water warming up again. And then when it warmed up, he put it back in, I get back in. And then maybe around 11, 12 o'clock, I said, I can't breathe. And then that's when I told him he got to bring me to the ER. Now, the only reason I come to this ER is because what happened last time at the other ER. We was there for 12 hours before they even saw me. I walked in there, it was just 2 of us, me and this guy. We walked in early morning. We were the only people there. I'm not even joking. They saw him right away. They put both of us in a room side by side right away. And I know everything that man went through and everything. I know all his business because I was right on side. Now I'm yelling, oh, I'm in pain, and I'm throwing up. Oh, I'm in pain. He was an older man who fell. He fell in his house. He drove himself to the hospital. Right? I even, like, they was talking so loud, I even knew his address, what neighborhood he lived in. I know what they did for him. They were like, oh, we're going to check you to make sure you don't have a concussion. Oh, we're going to check. They did all that for him on side of me. And they didn't do shit for me. I'm not even lying. We walked in at like 9 a.m. It was before 9 a.m. That man was out of there by noon. And they didn't even come to see me until like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock p.m. That's crazy. And I was the one yelling in pain. I was the one constantly throwing up. And they kept acting like it wasn't nothing. And then, check it out, by 7 they said, oh, what's wrong with you? I'm like, what's wrong with me? I've been in here yelling for hours. Oh, we short-staffed. No, you're not short-staffed. I saw people come and go. And they said, well, what we're going to do is get you an MRI. So they rushed to give me an MRI. If 8 hours is rushing. And then they found the issue. The same issue I have now. But now, by the time they do the MRI, and by the time they read it, and by the time they get to me, it was like almost midnight. And so I was like, what? You know, they going to come and say, well, we see your issue. You got 2 choices. We can have surgery. They're telling me I need surgery. Right? But now it's midnight. And I'm thinking, they're like, we can admit you so you can have surgery. You need to have surgery. Or you could go home and call your surgeon tomorrow. I think I went in on like either Saturday or Sunday. Can't remember, but it was like you could make an appointment with your surgeon. And I was like, we get the hell out of here. I would have went to a regular hospital, another one, you know, after they handled me that way. I do think some of these people will kill you on purpose. Okay? I think I told y'all that story. That story hasn't changed. So then when I went to the surgeon, I did go see the surgeon, my doctor, and he did see the problem. But by the time I saw him, the pain had went away. And then he explained to me that, yeah, sometimes the hernia will push back in. And he said it needs to be repaired because it'll come out, and it'll come back in, possibly. And we set up a date. But, okay, I think I told y'all what happened there too. So I made the appointment with the doctor I know, but when I got there, it was another doctor who I did not know. And the way he was talking to me, I told him that I had some surgeries. He was like, no, you didn't. I was like, yes, I've had these surgeries. I was telling him what medications I was on, right? Because he wanted to know my whole history. So what happened was he looked at, they could pull up, like if I go to Walgreens to get my medicine, the doctors could pull up your everything in your Walgreens profile, every medication you ever gotten. And so that's what he did. He pulled it up. He says, I see you on a lot of medications. And I was like, no. He said, yes, you are. I said, no. I was looking at him like this. Let me see. He was like, I see you on a lot of medications. And I was like, no. He said, yes, you are. I said, no, I'm not. And he started talking about medications that I was on years ago, y'all. I was like, I haven't been on that in 5 years, sir. Oh, I see you on this, you on this, you on this. And I got offended, right? Because that's what them motherfuckers do. They always think you searching for drugs, okay? They always think you there, or me, right? Because I'm a black woman. They always think that I'm there to get drugs. So I'm like, no, I'm not here to get drugs. I said, I didn't ask you for nothing. The only place I could get medicine from is pain management. I cannot get medicine from no other doctor once you in pain management. Okay? So I'm telling him I'm on 2 medications. And I told him, so he started saying, well, I can't give you this doing surgery. You're going to get that through your pain management. I said, I know. But we scheduled the surgery. And after I left out, he said something to the what they call it, the receptionist. And when I started talking to the reception, I said, excuse me, ma'am, I don't want him to give me my surgery. Hello,
What?
how you doing? Yeah.
Alright, did I tell you anything about eating?
I gotta go back down in like an hour,
Okay, so
and then, so I can't eat until I come back up.
So I'll wait till you come back, then we'll restart.
Okay.
Okay, because I gotta hang on you back.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah, that's why everywhere I go, y'all, I bring my medicine, right? I bought this big ass bag. I knew they were gonna admit me. I bought, this matches and I bought all my medications. You see? So they don't have no reason to claim that I'm here. They don't have no reason to claim that I'm here for meds when I have meds, right? So if I already have meds, then why would I come here to get meds if I got meds? You see? That's a shame when you gotta bring your shit with you to prove that you're not there to get meds. That is crazy. And that's how they treat us. But anyway, I told this receptionist that I need to reschedule. I need to schedule with somebody else, that I did not want him to be my surgeon. This man, everything I told him, he told me wasn't true. Like I told him, when I told him I had my gallbladder removed, he said, I don't see that. I said, I don't know why you don't see it. It happened at this practice, right? He didn't remove my gallbladder, but another doctor at that practice. Everything they see is not on a computer. And I don't know why he didn't see it, but he was telling me I was wrong. And then when I told him what the ER told me about the hernia, he told me, nah, I don't see that. I'm like, what? You don't see what? I said, is the report there? He said, yes. So he goes through it and he said, oh, I see now. I see now. You know, it's one of them Indians. Now, I'm not hating on Indians, but yeah, every time I have an issue, it is an Indian. Okay? Let me see. He was Indian. And I went on their site and put a bad report on his ass. Right? And then I think somebody here on YouTube, what his name? What his name, y'all? From New York. I kind of like the dude, but he kind of crazy. I don't know why he crazy like that. But he the one who told me to go to this website, a doctor something something. And I went there, and when I went there, it was a lot of complaints about that one doctor. That one doctor at that practice. He had like a 1.5 star. And I went and I sure did give him a bad. I went and wrote my own. Oh, he was so nasty. So nasty. I would not let him touch me. I figure if you got an attitude like that, you're telling me everything I tell you is wrong. You already assuming I'm shopping for meds. You a surgeon. You don't even get meds. Like, I don't even understand. You don't go to an actual surgeon to get meds. They don't give you meds. If you want meds, I guess you got to go to the hospital or doctor. You don't go to a practice where everybody there is a surgeon, right? Because they're not giving you nothing until they see something. That means you're going to get all them tests done. They're going to check. And if they don't see nothing, you ain't getting nothing. So I don't know. I think it is about me being a black woman, you know, because I don't understand his thinking at all. Hey, Reese. Now I'm sick. Okay, so when I came in, because I don't think I told you, my blood pressure was high, sky high. Blood pressure was sky high. And now my blood pressure is low. And so they keeping me on, let me see if y'all can see it. With that, it's not on me now because I just came back. And she just came in and hooked me back up, but she didn't hook me back up because I have to go back down. And I'm not supposed to have fluids until, I got to drink this stuff. Where is it? What do I do with it? Oh, damn. I wasted it. Oh, damn, y'all. Let me drink. Let me drink the little bit I got. I'm about to call him. Oh, damn. Okay, y'all. Hold up. Oh. I don't know what's going on with my phone.
The care team has been called.
Oh, man. Oh.
How may I help you?
Yes, can you call the nurse in?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I was supposed to drink this white creamy shit, and I wasted. They're not gonna be happy about that. She going to clean that up. I can't clean it. Oh man. I do have a phone in here. I don't know why. Cause I don't have no. I have a phone, which I'm about to put on the charger in a minute. But I may have to have surgery today. That's what they're trying to find out. Or they may have corrected everything. I've been here since Saturday. Saturday night. So I've been here for a minute. I haven't had anything to eat. I'm starving. I haven't had anything to eat since Friday night. Okay. And maybe I shouldn't have called the nurse. I don't need a nurse I do need a nurse. I don't need a nurse to clean this. I need, because nurses don't clean the mess up. They got other people to clean the mess up. But the nurse need to go get me some more of this drink. Okay? It was thick and white. And I ain't gonna lie, it tastes good because I'm so hungry. That I was drinking it like it's a milkshake. I was like, oh, I'm so hungry. And damn. Thank you. Thank you, Reese. Yeah. No, it's not insured. It's something that you drink in order for them to watch it move through your stomach. So they put me like an X-ray machine. It's almost like an MRI, but you stand up instead of lay down. What the hell he talking about?
I started using the groceries.
Starting the day I take the oath of office, I will rapidly drive prices down. Price.
We know that shit didn't happen. Anyway, not Trey. I know that's crazy. Look, I was drinking that shit like it was a strawberry shake because I'm so hungry. I am hungry, y'all. I've had nothing to eat or drink except since Friday. I had some fries Friday night, went to sleep, and woke up in pain. And I wasn't able to keep anything down since then. It would get stuck in my throat, right past my throat. The guy, he kept saying, oh, that's just your gag reflexes. Because I kept vomiting, right? And because all he saw was clear, he was like, there's no bowel. I was like, yeah, because it's not going to my stomach. It's getting stuck, right? It's getting stuck here. Like I feel it going. And then it gets, the pain is right here. My upper tummy, right? It's not going in my belly. How did I know it wasn't going in my belly? Because I could feel it. I feel it. It goes down, and then it will come right back up. Boom. Everything. My saliva. Everything. So I'm throwing up my saliva, and he's like, it can't be a hernia. And you know what he did? He pulled up his shirt to show me his hernia. This fool showed me his hernia, which is a hernia, but it's not the same type of hernia I have, right? My eyes look black. My eyes look black. My eyes look black, y'all. I don't know. It look like I got black eyes or something. Anyway, he pulled up his shirt and showed me his big ass stomach and said, this is what a hernia look like. And so, you know how kids, I've only seen them in kids because when they have their navel that sticks out, they call that a hernia, right? When you have the navel, that's what he showed me. And I was like, what you said? Oh, you like the bonnet? Yeah, I made the bonnet, and I made this to go with. So my bonnets come with matching little bags to that. So I made the bonnet, and I made the matching bag. Thank you, though. Girl, yeah, I had to cover this hair up, girl. You don't want to see what's underneath there, girl. No, girl. When I came, like I said, I was in the shower, in the tub, laying back and everything. And when I decided to come to the hospital, I took it all up and took a rubber band, pulled it all back here, and then I put the bonnet on it. I had another bonnet on, but to come here, I put this bonnet on. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. I don't want to see it neither, girl. I don't want to see it neither. There's not one part of oil or anything in my goddamn hair, girl. You do not want to see it, okay? call them for people? Okay. See, they playing with me. But they learned that I'm not to be played with, okay? Because, number one, I'm not going to be played with, okay? I'm going to give them a few more minutes. And then I'm going to ring that damn bell again. Oh, they play with you with your medicine. Tell me I can't get no medicine. What you mean I can't get no medicine? Oh, they had me in withdrawal. So, y'all know I never lied. I never kept it from y'all. I'm on strong medications. Now, I'm on strong medications. You can't get me in the hospital and not give me my medication. Now, the good thing is, I got my own medication, but I'm not supposed to take my own medication. They're supposed to give me medication, right? So, they was giving me medication. They was. But the medication was only working for like maybe 3 hours. But they told me I can only get it every 6 hours. I was like, wait a minute. I said, something's not right. If you're giving me my medicine, why is it wearing off in like 3 hours? So they was like, I don't know. So I asked them, what dose am I getting? You know what them people was giving me? 0.5 milligrams of, can't think of the name of it. But I'm on 10 milligrams, y'all, of morphine. They put me on 0.5. That's not even 1 milligram, right? 0.5 is a half a milligram of their medication. And so I'm like Saturday night and Sunday, most of the day, I was in pain, and it wasn't even because of my stomach as much. It was everything else. And then I noticed I was going through withdrawals because I was shaking like this. And I'm like, and that's when I asked, like, hey, sir, I need medicine. He's like, you can't get it for another 4 hours. I was like, 4 hours? And that's when I asked him what it was that he given me and how much. And then I was like, oh, hell no. They look, not even a full milligram, yo. I'm on 10 milligrams. And the thing is, they can look. They got my chart. They put me on 0.5 milligrams. I was going through withdrawal. Can someone tell me? Oh, hey, Black Beauty. I'm sick, girl. Somebody said you're a doctor or something. Let me see, did they say something else? Hey, Mo. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't read. Y'all know I'm not used to the phone. Yeah, it looked like y'all was typing a lot, okay? I'm not with it, y'all. I'm gonna take out the laptop, okay? I'll be back later because I might have to cuss these people out. Now, I'm joking. I don't cuss nobody out, y'all, okay? I do.
The care team has been called.
I don't cuss nobody out, but I don't let them get over, you know? I'm stern. You know?
How may I help you?
Yes, I asked for somebody earlier. Did you forget me?
No, you noticed that she was in there. Tell her again.
Okay, thank you. See, all I did was ask, did you forgive me? I know it kind of have a little, did he forget me is what I want to know. Shit. I love you too. I don't know if I have the surgery today. That's the plan, though. The plan is they looking to make sure. So I had surgery on my stomach many years ago, like 20 years ago. So my stomach, and I think I explained that to y'all like a while back, right? Remember y'all was telling me I need to drink more water, I need to do this, and because I kept telling y'all I only use the bathroom once a week. I'm not sure if y'all remember that. I was like, hey, I use the bathroom once a week. And y'all was like, nah, Bob, that's not good. You should be using the bathroom every day. And I was like, my stomach isn't the same. And so then I ended up telling y'all that that I had surgery on my stomach years ago, like 20 years ago. So my belly, a part of my belly is shifted to the side. So I have my belly, right, or my stomach, right, and then so I have the small intestine and then the large intestine. Where y'all use y'all both, right? Y'all it go through. I don't know if it go through the small and then the large, or the large and then the small. I'm not sure, but mine go through my small intestine, my large intestine, because I had cancer. It don't work. My large intestine don't work, so everything about my stomach is not the same. So when it went down, they can only see so much of my stomach, but they got another side of my stomach that they cannot see, and they want to make sure it's not leaking, because my stool is black like this. Let me see. My stool is black like this, okay, and it's black. It looked like char, like you burned some wood. So we know that that's bad, right? But they gotta find out what the problem is. They're not sure if it's my stomach, or if it's what they use the word bypass stomach, where they bypassed, because they took off some of my intestines and then they blocked it off. And so they don't know if it's that side of my stomach or this side of my stomach. Oh no, they may need to take your symptoms more seriously. Yeah, that's what they're doing now. That's why they're doing the test. At first they wasn't taking them serious, but now they are. I kept telling them, I've been telling them since I got here that my stool is black. I say, hey, are you giving me any medicine to make my stool black? And she's like, only if you're on iron. I'm like, are you giving me iron? And she's like, no. I said, well, I'm not on iron. Okay. Then another nurse come in. I say, hey, my stool is black. I did something so grotesque. Because they don't go in the bathroom. They don't go in the bathroom. They never gotten a urine sample. Or they never gotten a stool sample. So I had a little toilet out here. Y'all can't see because they came and got it out of here. And I left it in there. Purposely, I left it a little bit in there so they could see it. And they still wouldn't even look or anything. So today, I mentioned, hey, to the doctor. I was like, hey, did they tell you that my stool is jet black? And he was like, no, no one told me. I said, I've been telling them that my stool is jet black. I said, are you giving me any medicine to make it jet black? And he said, no. And I said, I haven't been eating anything. Y'all, if I'm not eating, how am I having stool? It's not even like stool. I don't know what it is. It's just coming out of me. That's why that's why the diaper, right? If I don't have any food, I don't have any food in my belly and none of my intestine. Every time I vomit, that black shit come out. Okay? Every time I vomit, it's black stuff coming out. And I'm like, what is it? I'm like, I haven't eaten. So where's this stuff coming from? I'm like, it's black. It's black. And I'm like, I've never seen nothing like that before. In all my 54 years of living, I've never used the bathroom. And it looked like that. And I'm not joking when I say it's black like this. It's more like this color. Okay? And he didn't know anything about it until today, this morning. I was like, I've been telling them since I've been here. It wasn't like that at home, because I don't remember using the bathroom at home that day on Saturday. I don't remember using the bathroom. But since I've been in this hospital, it's been black. Yes, they do. They treat us like addicts even if you're not on medicine because they think you're there. And then definitely if you are on medicine, oh, sorry, I thought I turned it around. If you aren't on medicine and you're black, they think you are an addict. And if you are on medicine, just imagine what they think about me, who've been on this shit for over 20 years, right? Yeah, I learned long time ago. Every time I go to the hospital, I bring my medicine. I put it in a Ziploc bag or this bag now and bring it with me. Because the first thing the ambulance do is like, I heard one time, I didn't even know the term. And they mentioned, I heard the one ambulance, the driver tell another one, oh, she probably shopping around. And I didn't know what that term meant, right? And I was like, doing what? And she said, they ignored me, right? Because I heard what they said. But when I said, I'm doing what? And they ignored me. And then I asked the doctor what she was saying. And they said, you're here to get meds. And I was pissed. I was like, I don't need your mother effing meds. I said, in fact, I just picked up my prescription. I think it was like in a day before, or a couple of days before. I said, I just got my script. I said, so I'm not here to get no meds. You know? That's ridiculous. You don't go, but I would not sit in the ER for 10 hours just to get meds. Hey, Triple. Thank you. You having pain just talking to us. Yeah, my throat is messed up. My stomach, after they went down my throat, and so they put a breathing tube because they thought I was gonna die. They thought I was gonna die yesterday. Because they can GI you without a breathing tube. But my blood pressure was so high and my heart rate was so low, they thought I was going to die. I didn't tell hubby this, okay? Because they told me I should have my family here. Hold up. Hello. So I came up and they gave me this white stuff to drink and I accidentally wasted. And I don't know.
You didn't drink any?
I drunk some, yeah, but I wasted it, most of it, as you can see. Should we call down there to get more, or they, you know,
I have to call them because the one that you go down.
right? Yeah, now I've been drinking it, but they gave me some more. They were like, okay, drink this right up there, and then I wasted it.
Alright.
Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, they want me to go down now?
I have to call them because whatever they get, drink it.
Well, I mean, I could go down now and they could test. She acting like she fucking crazy. I'm like, look, she just put this here.
I don't know if you can go down. I have to call them because I think they wanted you to drink this and go down.
Yeah, but they wanted me to drink. I drunk some, right? I drunk a lot of this.
That's what I have to call them.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know how much you drank. I didn't see when they give it to you.
Right, but they not gonna know how much I drunk neither, right?
Well, I'm just gonna tell them like it looks like half of it wasted. That's all I'm gonna tell them.
Okay.
Maybe they're gonna come up and give you more stuff.
Wouldn't it be easier for me to go down, and if they take the picture, they don't see that I have enough, they give me some more?
Because I need to call them first.
Okay.
Let me go.
So you gonna call them and tell them that I wasted some.
Yeah.
They not gonna know how much I had to drink. What the fuck? I don't understand. Let me close this goddamn door. Give me a second. Do that make any goddamn sense? That make no sense. Do you see what I'm saying? And she was rolling the eyes and everything, right? So now I've been drinking this shit for hours, right? And they only gave me some more and said, well, just drink some more, you know, and then you're going to come back down. Now I'm letting her know, hey, I've been drinking this shit, but I waste some of it. And then I'm like, you could take me down there, and then they could do the picture. And if it's not enough, they'll give me some more to drink. Now, she's like, oh, I got to call them and tell them you ain't drink it enough. We don't know if you drunk enough. I'm like, how they going to know if I drunk enough if they don't put me to take the picture? Well, I'm going to just call them and let them know that you ain't drinking. What? Do that? Y'all, I swear that don't make no sense. Because I'm telling her, y'all see what I'm now maybe I'm wrong. How she know how much I drunk? How much they not gonna know. They don't even know if I need any more. I've been drinking this shit for hours. Like I said, I liked it. So I like the stuff. But when I pushed the TV back, that's when I wasted it. Okay? But I've been drinking the stuff. And I don't know, that don't make sense what I might be tripping though. I might be tripping. I told you. They be getting, they act like they something wrong with them, baby. They act like something wrong with them. Okay? Everyone's a Sharon show spends their love and prayers. Thank you. Tell him I said I would have been over there, but I don't know how to get on his show with plus he had a topic. I don't know how to get on his show with the phone. I tried. And they kept telling me I need to get on Safari or something. I had to get off Safari or on. I don't know. You need someone. I don't want to cuss them out, pure. I thought I was a little aggressive by saying, hey, they're not making sense. I offered her like, hey, just take me down. They'll take the picture. If they in the picture they don't see what I need down there, then, because they told me they could see, right? They just was waiting for it to go down in my lower bottom of my intestine, which means I drunk enough. But then they said, okay, just drink some more, just to be sure, in case some of it is gone out of your system by the time you come back. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know how they gonna know if I got enough in my system. That doesn't make no goddamn sense. Hey Joshua, how you doing? Thank you. I miss y'all too. But I don't really miss y'all because I'm on here with y'all. Oh Lordy, don't make me throw up y'all. I don't miss y'all because y'all with me, okay? Look, hubby at work, kids at work, my sister at work, Leaky at school, and y'all with me. And that's why I love y'all, okay? I love them too now. I don't want them to hear this if I die. And they be like, Mom said she loved them people. No, what I'm saying is they need to do what they're doing. And y'all with me, okay? I'm glad y'all with me too, because I know I be telling y'all stories. If I heard some of the stories I done told people about how I treated with doctors, I don't know if I would believe them unless I experienced it. You know what I mean? I've experienced some horrible shit with the medical field. And ain't nothing you could do when you kind of sick and your life and everything is in their hands. And so they tell you what they're going to do. And you be like, okay. Right? I don't be knowing these people. And I'm laying in the bed. When they want to come give me my medicine, they come. I could call them. One time I called them for ice. Because I couldn't eat, right? But I could put ice in my mouth. I called them for ice. I called them for ice maybe at 2 a.m. I must have dozed off to sleep again. When I woke up, it was like 5 a.m. and no ice. They never brought me the ice. And so I called them again at 5 a.m. I said, can I get some ice? You know what they told me? Oh, I don't think you can have no ice because you can't have no food. I said, ice is not food. Ice is not food. And I said, they gave me ice right after the procedure. They told me that I could have ice chips. Oh, we're going to have to ask the doctor. You're going to have to ask the doctor if I can have ice. Y'all saw the sign when I walked in. Did y'all see the sign on my door? Let me show you what the sign say. Let me show y'all what the sign say. Hold up. Y'all may have seen it. Wait, what's this? I should say, I got a whole sign. That sign said no food and no drink, baby. Okay, y'all want to see what it look like outside? Okay, so that's the VA. Wait a minute. What is that? Okay, down. No. Oh no, I'm facing the wrong way. This way, the flag. There's a flag. I don't think y'all can see it. Nah, I don't know if y'all can see that flag.
All right.
Okay.
Let's sit in a chair.
Okay, we
I haven't
done.
talked to them. They're gonna call back. They're busy. But I'm just gonna send you down because if they call me back, I'm not gonna be around.
Okay. Let me put this on my back foot. Okay. Am I covered? Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna fix it. Just give me a second.
Okay. Oh, am I sitting on it? Okay. I don't want that thing in back to show. Okay, y'all. Listen, I gotta go. Because my phone about to die anyway. So I'll see y'all when I get back. Okay? Bye-bye. Wait a minute.